here it is, 1 March 2021, and I haven't put a video up for about 3 weeks, I think. So I thought I'd give you a little update. About on February 12th, I was up here and it was a blizzard and a snow, and my bike quit, my machine. But I need to go back to my very first ride in January. I hadn't ridden the machine in about a year from the last track ride, and I kept waiting for my back surgery, but COVID kept pushing it to the right. But anyway, on my first snow ride, I was backing out of my trailer and there was a hell of a bang. So I stopped. I thought maybe an axle or something had broke. Got out and looked the bike over. No axles were broke. Front drive shaft was turning, rear drive shaft was turning. I didn't know what was wrong, what that big bang was. So I went riding. I rode 42 miles that day. Then a couple of weeks later, I went for another ride. I did 38 miles that day. And when I got home from that ride and was backing out of the trailer again at the house, there was all this popping and jerking going on. And I thought for sure my front end had broke. The Visco lock had come apart. So I put the bike on the lift, the machine on the lift, and started to tear it down. Oh, dang, I sunk. In the meantime, I ordered a new front end. I got one from Super ATV that locks in the both axles, so it's 4-wheel drive, and commenced to tear the front end down and take the front differential out. And when I took the front drive shaft off, and dry, and they would grab going forward, but they would slip in reverse. Apparently snow had gotten there over the years, and there's no grease fittings, and all the grease had gone, and metal to metal. But I had 6,400 miles on the bikes, on the machine, so I guess that wasn't too bad. But now I'm going to start taking the front drive shaft off and re-greasing it every fall. Then I came up for the next ride, like I said, on about 12 February, and it was a blizzard up here and snowing and blowing. I was having a good time. I stopped to turn my GoPro on and gave it some gas and nothing. Long story short, I used my inReach, contacted some friends to come and get me because the bike wouldn't move. So while I'm waiting for them, I took the clutch cover off. I thought, well, maybe the belt broke, but it was the secondary clutch bolt broke on the STM clutch. Oh man. And I didn't have the tools release the pressure off the spring of the STM so I could get the belt off, so I could get the clutch off. I do now though. And then I didn't want to cut the belt. It's a brand new belt, you know, 150 bucks. So I left the clutch on. My buddy came up and he had to tow me 10 miles back to the truck. And I have to have the machine running for the power steering. Well, now that there was no pressure holding that secondary clutch on, and the cogs came out just enough that it messed up all the cogs on the secondary clutch and broke 2 of the teeth on the output shaft of the gearbox. Instead of taking it to the dealer and having it rebuilt, I ordered a new gearbox for a 6x6 and spent the next couple of weeks waiting for parts and putting it all back together. And I'm still waiting for parts. Some of my parts that I thought were nice to have but weren't necessary went to Hawaii. I'm waiting for them to come back. So now I have a XMR rear diff, a 6x6 gearbox, and a Super ATV front differential. My machine is ready to go. But I'm a little nervous. I'm just taking it easy today. Kind of breaking in the gearbox. Get some miles on it. I've only got like 7 on it right now. Get some miles on it. Maybe drain the oil, put new oil in it. But man, I'm telling you, it's been a rough year so far. And then with my back, I can only work so many hours out in the garage, and I need to go rest. But I'm back on the snow now. Hopefully I have no more issues. So if I record any more video today, I hope you enjoy it. But that's what's been going on with me. Okay, time to get back on the snow. Later.